found the Irish promo tour absolutely crazy. All the fans, it just showed me how much support we still have, and it's crazy. I think about it. Each and every one of those people coming out to buy our CD, Planet Jedward, like, it's huge. It's so big, and signing an autograph, and the big massive things of fans, and people camping out. Like, people think you camp in the woods, but you actually don't camp out in the woods. You camp out to see John. Like, our fans were like camping out. Like normally just even having one of those signings would be crazy, but each and every one of the signings got crazier and crazier. And every signing, no matter where it was different. Each atmosphere was different. Each shop was different. And I felt that it was a really, really cool thing to go all around the country and go to places that people don't normally do signings. Normally people do signings in Dublin, but we went everywhere. We went all around Ireland. We went on our massive Irish tour. We made our way from Dublin down to here, down to there, way up north. I don't see it as a job, okay? I feel like right now me and John, what people like scare us, like saying, oh my God, you guys are getting so old, and God, it's like your job. Like me and John basically right now feel like we're on this ultimate like thing. An ultimate wave. Right now we're riding the wave. And then like when that wave will come down, then you start up another. We don't even surf. We need to like learn how to surf. Yeah. I feel like me and I, we see ourselves doing this, like you gotta see yourself doing it forever and doing like different things like the whole time, because I feel like you can't just be kind of, oh, we'll see how it goes, see if it's an experience. You got to keep working at it and doing different things the whole time, because if you don't do that, then you'll just go. I feel right now, okay, we've made like so much sacrifices that like we definitely want to do this like the rest of our life. I feel like if you believe in yourself, then definitely your dreams will come true. And they did, John. We did it. I know, we did it. Me and John tracked down all the Swedish songwriters, we tracked down everyone, we got contact and they sent us amazing songs, our own songs, originals, that I wrote for me and Edward, and they're going to be amazing. They're going to like on relaunch the album. They're really, really cool songs, okay? And right now, well, this is what me and John kept planning, okay? Max Martin, who work with Britney Spears, Backstreet Boys and all them, basically they recorded in Sharon Studios, and Sharon Studios like shut down, so I had like do all my research. I got in contact with everyone who worked there, and like everyone who knows those people. So right now I'm ready for the launch. And they sent us loads of demos of songs that they wrote, and they're really, really good songs that any band could have, and they're #1 hits. They're actually really, really cool songs. Yeah, really cool. We're gonna buy the songs ourselves. We have an amazing album. Look, right now, okay, me and John haven't reached any music industry, okay? We need to full on go and totally recreate ourselves. I feel right now the whole industry got so stale. I feel like there's like so much artists out there. It's like, God, but you know the music, but you don't actually know the artist. But I feel me and John, we want to bring back that whole big monster anthem band. You know, I feel me and John, okay? Okay? I feel like everyone has this kind of outsider thing, like, oh my God, you're going to be famous, you're going to have like loads and loads of fans. But there's like so much work involved, there's like long nights, there's like no time limit, there's no such thing as time, okay? Me and John just go throughout the whole day until the job's done, or like until we finish like recording, that's when it's finished. It's about getting things done, it's not about going, I've worked for like a couple of hours. Right now me and John need to get control of everything, and we have to have no one there who say, oh, you can't do that. Everything needs to be totally as we want it, because right now some things aren't as good as we want it to be, but we want everything to be spectacular. Like last night we were talking to Vanilla Ice. Yeah. Yeah. He wants to go to America and record loads and loads of cool songs. Yeah. Think how cool that is, okay? Vanilla Ice. Like, so who would have ever thought, like, it's really cool because being famous is kind of like, it's like going back to school again, because all the other famous people are like your classmates, so then you're all in competition to be like the teacher's pet. Except the teacher is your fans. If we had a motto, what's our motto? We haven't thought of one. Do what you want to do. Someone in life's always trying to take your place. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery. There's no such thing as the top. No, because me and John there's no such thing as a top. You have a motto. So no, there's no such thing as a top. You always have to work better and better, because someone in life's always trying to take your place. Yeah. Never frown, because you never know when someone's trying to... No, never frown. Vanilla Ice tomorrow, don't sleep on it. Creep on it. No. What ones do you have? Never frown because never frown because you never know when someone is falling in love with your smile. Basically, me and John realized that like nothing's bigger than we is. We always say, let's do this. And let's do this means loads of different things. Yeah, I know. That's our motto. It's like let's do this. Let's do this. And I was like, yeah, let's do this. That's our motto. Let's do this. Me and John need to walk down Hollywood and people go, oh my God, can I have your autograph? and then we'll know we made it. Or no, if we go to like the middle of Africa and we're on some safari, and like a bunch of tourists like stop and go, oh my god, there's John Edward.
Or like you know you've made it, okay, you have like loads of little crazy tourists taking pictures of you and like
no, we know we've made it if we're like,
I think it's really, really cool.
No, we know we've made it if we go to Antarctica and some Eskimo comes up to us and goes, Jedward.
I think like we could do loads. I think we just like gotta keep putting ideas out there. I think we should have a really, really crazy Chinese cartoon characters called Jedward, and they go on missions and have loads and loads of fun. I think how cool it is because our fans draw manga drawings and like comic drawings of me and Ed, and they look really, really cool. And I feel like it could be a big, massive cartoon. And in China, they could be selling loads of.
I'm actually serious, guys. Okay. Dolls. Forget about all these other people that like, work for us. Like, there's some people. I think in the future we're going to actually employ some of our fans to work for us. What do you think?
Yeah.
Because they know it better than anyone else. Like, we actually have fan websites that are actually amazing.
I know. I think we should have them as dancers on our show.
And John, think of all the times you've mentioned Britney Spears throughout this whole documentary.
I know.
For all the people who don't like us or aren't into us, okay, all they have to realise is that we're making people happy and that we're only bringing joy to the world and we're putting positive vibes out there and making an impact. It's all about doing something different and making an impact and leaving your imprint. So the only imprint they're leaving is hate.
I feel like loads of people who still criticise me now and say things about me now, but I feel like we got all our fans, and if they don't want to watch, then they should turn off the TV station right now. That's you watching right now. Why are you watching if you don't like us? You know you like us. I think everyone deep down, they all want to get a picture. Even if you didn't like me, Ned, they all want to get a picture anyway.
Yeah, like we met this little girl today, and she was excited, but then her dad was even more excited, and he came and gave us big hugs.
Yeah.
And he like pushed her out of the way, and he's like,
it gives like a big hug, and we're like, okay. But I think it's a cool thing. I feel like you can't please.
I know, like,
I feel like you can't please everybody, okay? And you got to realize that from day one, you're not going to please everybody. Like some people, like,
hey, John, okay,
whatever, okay.
Basically, I'm really scared of me going to a concert and some person snipering me.
Yeah, like a big scare.
But I hope they get. I hope they get it, like in a good place. And because or like maybe the arm, because then I can go, I got sniped, but I'm still alive.
I've been shot like 10 times. I'm 50 Cent. Are we scared of anything, Edward?
No, we're not scared of anything.
I think we're scared of spiders. No, we're not scared of spiders.
We're scared of the 3 S's: snakes, sharks, and spiders. Well, I think everyone is. Like, you wouldn't see like someone just like cuddling up to a shark.
Like that day we went to the zoo.
Going, I love you.
I know. That day we went to the zoo. The snakes went around. This was crazy.
I don't know who that guy was.
I don't know who that was either. It's probably his office or something.
Yeah. I feel like normal is different to everyone. Like, I feel normal could be like going down to the shop, going to school. But for me and John, our life before this wasn't even normal. Like, we're not normal.
I feel like me and we used to always be on the move, always doing different things.
Like right now, our life's like totally not normal. Like the amount of traveling we do, the amount of people we meet, the amount of things we do fit into like hours and time. Like usually like not enough time to the amount of stuff we have to do.
Yeah, but I feel like we gotta make everything as normal as possible and just realize that we can be like, oh my god, we're going on stage. But we gotta make it as normal as possible.
Like we always like try and make things like normal as possible, like going to the shop, putting on a hoodie, because I feel like we need that, like just to be like a normal person. I'm actually serious, guys, Kay. I'm so excited, Kay. I'm like, they just showed us our album disc. It looks amazing. I think how cool it is, Kay. This is like the first disc. Like, so normally artists, they like, it's kind of really, really cool because it's already like above like third times platinum. And it's like, we got the disc one for second times platinum. So actually, but it's really weird because usually it takes time to go platinum, but we went platinum kind of like in the first week nearly.
So like in the first week, we
got double platinum. I didn't know we got double platinum.
So cool.
I remember me and John used to make fake platinum discs. I remember we used to go to Avril Lavigne's concert. We put like the discs on it. Think how weird this is, okay? There's like older people than us, and like we've done like more in like a year than ever anyone else done.
I know.
I think about it. Like we're like, there's only 2 of us. We're like the only 18-year-olds in all of Ireland, the only teenagers that like people know.
I think how crazy is that we're like on a sold out tour, 6,000 tickets.
Like I think
there's only 2 of us, and there's like thousands of them.
Yes, But think about how cool this is, okay? Basically, me and John, we have like so much dedicated fans that I think it's really, really cool that we have their support because they basically keep the whole thing going. They create the hype because without all them, there will be no hype.
I feel like you could have an interview with a person, like an amazing interview, like a person on a radio station, and then they'd bring it back to the radio station and cut out all the like different bits and try to make out it was that way and it wasn't that way. Like it was an amazing interview, and you give your all. You're like, God, we like said such amazing stuff for all our fans, and then they just edit it. And I feel a lot of these presenters like to hear their own voice, and they just edit their voices. Do you know what I mean? Like, and they just, do you know what I mean?
I think what me and John is when we're in interviews, we don't actually need an interviewer there.
Come on,
we just got our disc. It's so cool. John, basically the thing about when me and John are doing interviews is that we don't need someone to interview us. We just like totally take control of the interview and do whatever we want to do.
Yeah, because I feel like all these interview people, like actually some people,
they always ask us the exact same questions. So we just like tell them what we want to be in the newspaper, or like what we want to be in the magazine, so our fans can read it, because our fans get bored. Like they don't want to read the exact same stuff. They want to read it like a cool new thing we've said.
And even though we're always asked mainly the exact same question, we're always different, but we always try to answer them in a different way or give a different aspect to the kind of question, because we want our fans to like see another answer. We don't like a lot of different artists always say the exact same thing. We always have to say something slightly different.
Like other artists are always like, I'm still dreaming, I'm still pinching myself. Like we never say any of these prescribed answers. We always say something totally different.
Yeah, we're always very random in interviews. Yeah, I feel being Irish is really, really important to me now, because it's where we're from, and it's really,
I feel me and John, like it's not like
kind of like, oh my God, I'm so like, you know, proud.
Like me and John could have been born in Africa and we would have been African.
Imagine you're like Chinese or something.
We could be North American, or imagine Japanese John Edward.
That's really cool being from Ireland, because everyone's always like, oh my God, you're from Ireland. There's loads of leprechauns. I think it's a cool thing. So that's very, very important to meet all your fans, because if you don't meet your fans, like a lot of acts don't want to meet their fans. Like, oh, I want to go on holidays. But I feel like for me now, it's really, really important meeting your fans, because you love like seeing the reactions and how excited they get. So you know what it's like.
It's really weird.
We know it's like being a fan.
And it's so weird because like we love like reading all the fan mail. So when we're reading fan mail and like reading about people, and then when you finally actually meet the person, you're like, oh my God, you're that girl who gave us like those underwear. You're the girl.
And it's real funny.
You're the girl who gives us cool socks.
These fans give us these letters, and they're really like full on like pouring out their heart and their feelings, and then
when you meet
them,
you
talk to them about it, and they're like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed, and I always tell them it was really, really sweet. It's really, really cool, because we look back in old vintage fan mail, which is probably like a couple of weeks old.
Yeah, so like we were
a couple of months old, and you realise
it's all like, I hope I'll meet you. I hope I'll meet you someday. And then they meet us like 10 times. The top 5 Jed words are Jepic, Jedicated. What else, John?
The dictionary. Our fan gives a dictionary of Jedward words. Okay, there's Jepic, epic, and I don't know. Okay, what are they?
There's like words, kids. But
it's last day you guys are filming us.
What?
It's last day.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
I can't believe it's like
what the hell?
I can't believe it's the last day, guys, because now it's going to be so weird not having cameras and people following us, because we'll do something cool, and because me and John, that's the thing about it, is that we always do such amazing things.
I know,
and we always get to like, we always get to do such amazing things, but we never get to share it with anyone besides us. So it's really cool that we're like doing this whole thing so people can actually see what it's like, because you can't explain it to people, because no one ever gets it, because words are just words, but actually being there and experience it and filming it is like giving like people the whole like insight to the whole thing.
The thing I'm amazed is, okay, you guys like filmed us everywhere, and it's gone on for like ages, and now we're gonna really miss you guys.